Football central defender ÇağlarSöyüncü is a rising star for Premier League team Leicester City and for Turkey, his national team. He was born in Izmir on Turkey's west coast, an area frequently hit by earthquakes. Many of Turkey's earthquakes have been catastrophic. Turkey's volcanically active area is a good example of the amazing phenomenon that exists beneath our feet. The Earth's crust is only between 15 miles and 55 miles thick. If you were to scale it down, that's about as thick as the skin of an apple. Below the crust is the mantle, an area full of red-hot semi-molten magma, which when it reaches the surface is better known as lava. And below that there is an even hotter core, where the temperatures reach over 5,500 degrees centigrade. The Earth's crust isn't solid. It's made up by a series of interlinking pieces. Seismologists, scientists who analyse earthquakes and volcanoes, call them plates, and the study of them is called plate tectonics. Because the mantle is semi-liquid and its heat, driven by the core, varies, it contains convection currents which circulate, causing pressure on the crust to move. This either pushes the plates together or moves them apart. It is at the edges of the plates, their boundaries, where these forces can affect us on the surface. There are four main types of boundaries. Number one is a constructive boundary, as in Iceland, where the plates are forced apart, creating new islands, like Iceland itself. The second example is a destructive boundary, where one plate slides under another, creating what is called subduction, a powerful force that can create devastating earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanoes. The best illustration of this is called the Ring of Fire, which encircles almost the whole of the Pacific Ocean. The third example is a collision boundary. Neither plate sinks. Instead, the huge pressure makes the Earth's crust buckle, pushing up fold mountains, like the mighty Himalayas and Mount Everest, which is still growing. The fourth and final example is called a transformative boundary. This is best seen along the San Andreas Fault in California, where the plates are moving along together, causing friction between them. As everyone who lives in California knows, there is an all too real prospect of another major earthquake, like the one that devastated San Francisco in 1906, killing 3,000 people and destroying 80% of the city. We still don't fully understand how the Earth's plates are influenced by the core of our planet, and we are still unable to accurately predict when an earthquake will happen, or when a volcano will erupt. That is why the study of plate tectonics is so important. Just ask ÇağlarSöyüncü.